Well, according to the CDC, 1 in 6 people get foodborne infections every year. And as we round out September, which is Food Safety Month, we want to talk about how to keep yourself and your family safe. So joining me now is Troy Huffman. He's the Food Safety Team Manager at the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. Thank you so much for being here, Troy.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to the interview.
Of course, yes. So first of all, what is Food Safety Month and how can we celebrate it going forward? Tell us.
You know, it gives us the opportunity for a month out of the year to be able to go ahead and think about those very simple things that we can actually do to try to prevent illness when we prepare and consume food.
Right. So tell us, what is a foodborne illness and why do they happen?
You know, foodborne illnesses are things where germs can end up being in food, and it can happen if we don't take proper steps and procedures to prepare that food to make sure that it's going to be safe.
Now, food poisoning, we know it can be unpleasant, it can be even fatal, but it's preventable. Can you break down 3 or 4 things that people should know when they are preparing food?
Absolutely.
We have some video to roll here too. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. There are some very, very basic things that we can do. It's amazing how simple it really is. The first and foremost thing is we can clean our product when we get that in. Fresh produce, fresh vegetables in that grocery store. How many people have handled those avocados before you brought them home?
Yes.
So we want to be sure that we properly wash them before we go ahead and cut them. So, you know, cleaning that produce. The next piece is going to want to store it separate from other items. In that refrigerator, you've got some raw chicken, maybe a head of lettuce that might not get cooked, that we want to be sure that those are not stored underneath those items where that stuff could drip down onto. Cooking is really important as well. We can kill a lot of germs off of that product if we properly cook the process and cook things appropriately. And then the last piece is going to be having that refrigerator. Let's use it. Make sure that it's operating properly. We recommend 41 degrees and be sure that things are safe.
And, you know, it's so important, right? This is crucial. Why is it so important that we talk about food safety? You
know, it's just simple processes. We want to prevent those people from getting sick. At the beginning of the interview, you mentioned 1 in 6, according to the CDC, become ill. Those simple steps that I talked about, cooking, cleaning, separating, keeping things cold, are very, very easy elements that we can do to help prevent those illnesses and cause people to get sick.
And I know you are a food inspector as well. Can you talk about why you're so passionate about this, and are there some misconceptions?
You know, my background is actually education, and I bring that with me when I go out and work with our local public health agencies in training and when we go out and do inspections. And we really like to try to educate, and that's my background, is educate rather than regulate, is really key to those processes. And I think one of the misnomers is that we're just out to get people. And that's not the case. We really want to work with people and educate them so that they understand in their businesses, in their restaurants, what things they can do to make sure things are done appropriately.
Such an important work. Thank you for being here, Troy. We appreciate you being here. And happy Food Safety Month. To check out this interview again or any of our Health Watch interviews, just head to cbscolorado.com. Karen.